What are the top themes, topics, and data points you're currently watching to help navigate this uncertainty?
I wasn't here yesterday, unfortunately, but I did hear that this was a big topic of conversation, and I think there's probably some divergent views on this. When I look to what we're eyeing most closely for 2026, actually, it's very much steeped in our biggest thesis that there is, which is that looking back in order to identify trends of today is a little bit difficult. And actually, when you keep looking back to, was it the dot-com bubble? Was it 2021? Was it the great financial crisis? That every single time we look back there, the circumstances aren't the same right now. And so we're really looking forward at what the current structure looks like. Heading into 2026, something that we're eyeing really, really closely is that we are seeing such a disruption from the fact that we've got tech investors, be they actual investors who just traditionally focus in tech, or be they actually technology companies, driving incredible capital towards industrials, materials, energy. This is driving new correlations, and those correlations have been quite dramatic in the way that they've advanced over the last year. We are seeing, for instance, Siemens Energy have just as high a correlation to NVIDIA, actually higher than some tech stocks even. And this is what we're watching going into 2026. Because while that spells opportunity, right? We do identify that there's a lot of bottlenecks in the system and that the proliferation of innovation and technology is very much tied to the debottlenecking of some traditional infrastructure. What I think that's going to bring in 2026 is some real tension. Tech investors, they love the quarterly earnings, right? A lot of near term is when you think about tech investing and innovation investing. Well, that isn't necessarily the same type of profile that you need to be looking for when you're talking about industrials, materials, energy. Those are longer term build cycles, right? So I think some of that tension might start to play out where we've got a whole bunch of investors who are moving into those types of spaces who are going to be so focused on, how this innovation cycle works through in 2026, and that could spell some volatility for a big portion of the market.